Some businesses in Ontario are reopening today after parks, golf courses and marinas opened over the weekend. And we'll find out whether the province will be joining the growing list of those reopening schools. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister will likely face questions about Air Canada's upcoming layoffs after declining to comment to any specific assistance for the airline. So there's lots going on, essentially. We're joined now by the Globe and Mail's Laura Stone. Laura, good to see you.
Good morning.
Okay, let's get specific. We're slowly starting to learn more about back-to-school plans around the country. Ontario's Education Minister, Stephen Lecce, will make an announcement about the school year later today. Any idea what he's going to say?
Well, Lindsey, this is the day that parents in Ontario have been waiting for to see which way Ontario is going to go. BC, for instance, has said that they are going to reopen schools part-time on a voluntary basis. We know that Quebec is has opened schools outside of the Montreal area, but those in the city will not open, although daycares will reopen. Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Nova Scotia will not be reopening schools before September. So lots of options on the table. So it will be interesting to see which way Ontario goes. The Toronto Star is reporting that Ontario is looking at a summer school pilot project for in-person classes for areas of the province that don't have a lot of COVID-19 cases. So we don't know exactly which way Ontario is going to go, but lots of options here. And I think a lot of people are looking for the indication of what will happen in September too. So if there is a pilot project over the summer, does that mean things go back to normal in September? So the government is going to face lots of questions about this today.
Yeah, also questions around Air Canada. As we know, Air Canada announced it's laying off more than 19,000 employees as of June 7th. The Prime Minister was asked about the airline over the weekend and said the government would speak with Air Canada, but wouldn't commit to any specific help. Do you imagine he's going to face a lot of questions about this between now and June 7th?
I think he will. I think this is going to be a continuing, evolving situation because Air Canada, as you mentioned, is laying off more than half of its workforce as travel has plummeted in Canada and abroad, obviously. So, the Prime Minister has talked about the wage subsidy, and Air Canada was using this, but of course they won't be utilizing it anymore if they're losing half of their employees. The government has also instituted bridge financing for large companies. The Prime Minister Trudeau has said that this is not a bailout per se, and we don't know if Air Canada is going to apply for that loan. But I do think that the government will be facing a lot of pressures from these bigger companies, such as Air Canada, which is losing such a significant portion of its workforce.
Laura, always great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.